The top 10 monsters of Greek mythology. The ancient Greeks did not just worship their gods. They trembled at the monsters those gods unleashed, creatures of nightmares that even heroes rarely survived. And number 1 nearly destroyed the gods themselves. Number 10. The Harpies, winged women with the bodies of vultures and faces twisted by endless hunger. They swoop from the sky to snatch food, children, and the souls of the dead, and leave only a foul stench behind. Number 9. Cerberus, the monstrous three-headed hound that guards the gates of the underworld, a serpent for a tail, and a roar that echoes through the land of the dead. He lets every soul enter, but he lets none leave. Number 8. The Minotaur. Beneath the palace of Crete lays a maze with no exit, the labyrinth. At its heart waited a beast with the body of a man and the head of a bull. Every 9 years, young men and women were sent inside as living sacrifice, hunted in the dark and devoured. Number 7. The Cyclops. On a lonely island lived Polyphemus, a one-eyed giant the size of a hill. When sailors sheltered in his cave, he rolled a boulder across the entrance, trapping them inside, and devoured them 2 at a time. Few who entered ever saw the sky again. Number 6. Scylla. In a narrow strait lurked a horror that was once a beautiful nymph, cursed into a monster with 6 snarling heads on long necks, each mouth full of teeth. As ships passed, she struck, plucking 6 sailors from the deck at once. There was no fighting her, only choosing how many you would lose. Number 5. The Chimera. A nightmare of 3 beasts in one. The body of a lion, a goat head rising from its spine, and a serpent for a tail, breathing living fire from its jaws. To see it on the horizon was an omen of disaster, storms, and death. Number 4. Medusa. Once a beautiful maiden, she was cursed with a head of writhing serpents and a gaze that turned every living thing to stone. Her temple is a garden of statues, warriors frozen mid-scream. Even heroes dared to face her only in a mirror's reflection. And they say that even death itself did not stop her gaze. Number 3. The Hydra. In the swamps of Lerna coiled a giant serpent with many venomous heads. Cut one off, and 2 grew back in its place. Its very blood and breath were lethal poison. It seemed impossible to kill until a hero learned to burn each neck before it could regrow. Number 2. Echidna. They called her the mother of monsters, half beautiful woman, half monstrous serpent, dwelling in a deep cave. From her came many of the horrors on this list: the Hydra, the Chimera, Cerberus, and more. Deathless and ageless, a bottomless source of nightmares. And number 1. Typhon, the father of monsters. A storm titan so vast his head scraped the stars, with 100 dragon heads and living serpents for legs. When he rose against Olympus, the gods themselves fled their thrones. Zeus barely chained him and could not kill him. They buried him under a volcano. It did not die. Every eruption, the Greeks said, is Typhon, still raging beneath the mountain. The Greeks built temples to their gods. But it was the monsters they truly feared, and the monsters they remembered. Which of them should get its own full story? Tell us in the comments. And subscribe. The next legend is already waiting in the dark.